Anthony Budo, Journey Evolution, and in this video we're going to take a look at the quote, "When you talk, you're only repeating what you already know. But if you listen, you may learn something new." So are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's get started. I want to start out by asking you, how well do you listen? Do you listen to learn or to simply respond? And would you rather hear yourself speak versus listening to others? I want you to take a few minutes and think about the conversations that you've had over the past week or so. Think about the person that you were being during those conversations. Were you an active listener? Were you paying attention to what the other person was saying? Or were you simply just preparing for your next response? When I came across this quote, I immediately began looking back at my past interactions with people. And I was surprised to realize how many times I actually didn't focus on listening to what the other person in front of me was saying, but rather I was preparing my counter response. So if you take a second and think about those times when you were with a group, or maybe at a work meeting, a friendly meetup, or even at a family function, how often do you actually listen to the people around you as opposed to thinking about what you're going to say next? I think we miss out learning so much from others and what they're actually trying to say because we're constantly focusing on what we're going to say next. I know that I'm guilty of this as well. We want to make sure that we contribute to the conversation so we avoid leaving that space in order to hear and understand the information coming in. However, it's through a person's choice of words that you can really learn about them and the information that they're sharing. However, when you solely focus on what you're going to say in response, you diminish your capability of listening and learning to what the other person is saying. As the quote suggests, you're not learning anything new when you talk. It is information that you already know. For myself, as I became more involved in mindset and habit change and helping people shift from a negative state to a positive state, I had to improve my listening skills. And it was something I'm still working on, I continue to work on. Definitely takes practice, a lot of practice. When you're not used to listening, and I mean truly listen, it can be difficult. I know one problem that I had in the past was remembering people's names. I often forgot someone's name in less than a minute after meeting them. And I wonder, has that ever happened to you? I mean, yeah, I've heard their name, but I wasn't really listening. I was so concerned about what my response was going to be to them that I wasn't really paying attention to that person in front of me. I was maybe looking for that witty phrase or something that was going to kick off the conversation, get it on a good start. And I didn't take the time to listen to who was actually introducing themselves to me. So can you think of a similar situation? Maybe we were having a conversation with someone and yeah, you were listening, but you really weren't listening. You were concerned about what you were going to say in response, and therefore you missed out the context of what they were saying. So if you've experienced this in the past, then I want you to now, moving forward, the next time you have a conversation, I want you to truly listen to the person that's speaking. Allow space for the conversation to open. Don't focus on what you're going to say next. Don't worry about having the right answer. Just pay attention to the person in front of you. Listen to their words and learn from what they're saying. You might actually be surprised on how you form a deeper connection with those people in your life. So now it's your turn. Leave me a comment and let me know. Tell me about an experience where you were solely focused on what you were going to say in response to someone that you missed out on all the good stuff that they were telling you. And how are you listening today versus how you were in the past? And do you see any room for improvement? So leave me a comment and let me know. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Together, we become stronger individuals. Educate, engage, evolve, and I will see you soon.